Good afternoon and welcome to the Braden and Kiwanis Club. We're glad that you are here today and it's another full house. Please join me in singing My Country 'Tis of Thee, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the invocation today by Ed Cleveland.
Father, we thank you for the opportunity we have to gather together as Braden and Kiwanis. We're thankful for the food that you've brought for us today that will nourish us and help us to continue to serve our community. We're thankful, Father, for the children that we serve in this county and for the young people that will speak to us today, demonstrating their talents and the future that we have to look forward to in the young people of our area. Bless us now as we go through this day. Bless us in this service that we have to you. In Christ's name we'll ask it. Amen.
You may be seated and we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, welcome back. At this time I'd like to call up Mac to introduce all our guests.
All right. We have a lengthy list today, so please listen up and stand when you are called upon. It is great to be a Kiwanian, and it's great to have you here with us today. First of all, we're going to ask Miss Angelita Cortez from Tropicana.
She's with
Yes, I know, but I'm still going to introduce her now because I got a whole bunch of these guys. You get a formal introduction in a little bit. Emily Inman, one of our speakers. And she has with her mom, Renee, who's been here before, and dad, Peter. We also have with us Murray Miller. We've been speaking with him about making some coordination between the foundation and the club websites to make them a little better to get connected. We also have another one of our guest student speakers, Charlie Wilson. And he has with him Tracy Wilson and Jessica Powers. We also have another speaker, Daniel Delsey. And accompanying him is Maya Widmeyer and Chris Sanders. A gentleman who's been with us before, Mike Bear. We also have Renee Odell. And Sharon Barhorst has a guest with her, Linda Monroe. And we have, Ed Nicholas. Judge, would you introduce your shadow?
St. Stephen's visiting me this week at work. I'm trying not to discourage him from being a lawyer. He's
All right, so thank you all for coming. We appreciate you all being here. Thank you.
Don't go too far. But I mean, okay. All right, at this time, would like to have Cassandra Burns come up. Cassandra was voted in last month, so she's going to do her member introduction. In case you need it. Okay, you don't need it.
I don't know, I might.
Well, let me know.
I think I can see everybody. Can everybody see me? Okay? Okay. Well, Brett, thank you very much. I'm really excited to be a part of Kiwanis again. And just, it's such an amazing organization. And for those speakers that are here today and kind of starting to get involved in the community and giving back, this is an organization that you absolutely want to stay with. I grew up in Southern Indiana. I was a Key Club member back in high school. And I saw the value in giving back at that time, and it's continued throughout my life. And when I moved to Manatee County, I started to get involved again with the chamber and other organizations within our community. We have such an amazing county and amazing community here. A lot of times, I don't want to say we forget, but we don't realize it. And Leadership Manatee, I was a recent graduate, as most of our classes here. We got to see so much. And Farm City Week, I really hadn't thought about Kiwanis in a long time. And Farm City Week, when we were here with Leadership Manatee, was eye-opening and a reminder of what we do as Kiwanis and such an amazing organization. So I'm happy to be a part of it again. And a little fun fact about me: before I do real estate now, but before I was in real estate, I was pre-med at the University of Southern Indiana, and actually was the youngest deputy coroner in the state of Indiana at the time. So just a little fun snippet. That's it. Thank you, guys.
All right, as Mac makes his way up, at our board meeting last week, we voted in 2 new members. Zoe Mercer with Riverside Tours. She's joined our satellite club. Zoe, welcome. And Michael Bear has already been introduced. He's with Dex Imaging. Michael, stand up again. He's a new member as well. Don't forget, new members, member orientation is May 29th at Anderson Race Park between 6 and 8 p.m. So be on time and learn a little bit more about the club. Mac has a Kiwanis International video to show.
Well, we were thinking about, normally we would have our little member moment, but since we didn't have anybody step up this week, I thought that I would share this one. Kiwanis International has a lot of really good promotional videos, so I hope you'll like this one. Get it to work.
It's easy to get caught up in the details. The day-to-day grind, numb to the noise, going round and round and round. Deep down, there's something missing. A void inside, a hole to fill, a life lacking. Then, in a minute of clarity, it hits you. The aha moment. You're needed. Kids need you. Kids of all kinds. All these funny, rambunctious, sweet, attention-seeking, vulnerable bundles of energy. They need your love and support. Some have huge life hurdles. Poverty, disease, hunger. And they're reaching out for you. Around the corner, around the world. You are a Kiwanian at heart, a role model, a guide, a builder of dreams. Together, we are Kiwanis, passionate and strong, ready to move mountains or grains of sand. Imagine every child reaching their potential. The power to help is in you. It's not about us. It's about them. Do you hear the call? Kids need Kiwanis. Kiwanis needs you.
Thank you, Mac. That's what it's all about. You know, Cassandra hit the nail right on the head. So we're doing great things here in Manatee County and look forward to many, many, many more years of doing great things. Just a reminder that Leadership Manatee applications are being accepted, and the deadline is 5 p.m. on the 24th. So you don't have but a couple more days to get your application in, and we'd love to see more people from Kiwanis put their application in. As for the Kiwanis Day at the Rays, we already have 31 people signed up for Kiwanis Day at the Rays. Next Tuesday will be your last day to sign up, so if you want to go to the Rays ball game on January 16th, June 16th, please see Mac or myself. And Mac, if you could open up that back door so we can recognize. Today is National Waiter and Waitress Day. So we would like to recognize our Pier 22 staff. Come on out. Come on out. Everybody, come on out. Yay! And as you know, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please, we really appreciate everything you do. You know, not all of them are here today, just the ones that were scheduled to be here. But, you know, they do so much. Yes. That's fine. That's a great idea. Sure. If we'll find a basket or something and get it passed around for them. But like I was saying. You know, they're here before the meeting starts, setting up, prepping everything, and then they're here after we leave, so we don't have to do all the cleanup. So again, when you're thinking about that basket going around, please think about them. They're here every meeting. All right, I'm going to introduce our speakers. Well, I'm going to introduce the project specialist first. Miss Angelita Ortiz is the 4-H program specialist for the Agriculture and Extension Service, Parks and Natural Resources of Manatee County. She will introduce the 2019 50th Annual 4-H Tropicana Public Speaking Manatee County Competition. The overall winners she will introduce, and they are here today. So, Angelita, let's give her a round of applause. Do?
Most likely, yes. Even with the heels. A little bit very cool challenge. On behalf of Manatee County for Youth Development Program and Tropicana Products, we are here today and we thank you for having us. How many of you are familiar with the Tropicana Public Speaking? A nice few of you. For those of you that don't know, a short timeline. We have a poster right there of the founder of the program, it was started in 1952 by a dedicated teacher, Mrs. Inez Pettigrew, at Palmview Elementary in Palmetto, Florida. In 1969, Tropicana Products, Inc. and 4-H joined forces to offer this excellent public speaking program to all elementary and middle school at Manatee County. This year, we are celebrating the 50th year. To mark this special occasion, I'm delighted to report that Ms. Inez Pettigrew, the founder of this public speaking program, was inducted in the 2018 4-H Florida Hall of Fame. The program is available statewide. This is an educational program designed to give students in the 4th through 6th grade experience in the preparation and delivery of a 2 to 3 minute speech. Public speaking for some of us for most of us is the most fear experience. By providing this program at a young age, we are creating fearless speakers. They will have confidence and effective leadership skills. This program meets the Sunshine State standard in language arts and Florida's system of school improvement and accountability, and helps students and teachers achieve required benchmarks that are assessed by FCAT and Wright tests. As an added value to the overall county winners, they get to come here to present their speeches to you today. Tropicana Mexico Products will provide a scholarship for them to attend the 4-H Junior Residential Camp. They also get to be invited to come back to act as MC for our future contest, specifically next year. With that said, on Saturday, May 18, 2019, over 275 parents, grandparents, teachers, siblings, and friends joined top speaker from 26 area elementary and middle school at the 50th annual 4-H Tropicana Public Speaking Manatee County Competition. The competition, held at the Manatee County Agricultural Center in Palmetto, was open to overall first place school winners in the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. Various competitions were held throughout the day. Today, as an added value to this youth, the top winners for each, like I said, 4th to 6th grade division are here today to delight you with their spectacular winning speeches. I will be presenting 3 speakers. There were 4. We had a last-minute cancellation, so we have 3 amazing, fearless young speakers today. Ladies and gentlemen, Kiwanis members, guests, please help me welcome to the podium the overall first place winner in the 4th, 5th grade division, Daniel Delsey from Visible Men Academy, speech title, Tacos, Tacos, and More Tacos.
Put this down.
Can everybody see me? Just making sure. So, as Miss Ortiz said, the name of my speech is Tacos, Tacos, and More Tacos. I love food, but my favorite food is the almighty taco. From food trucks to Taco Tuesdays, the taco has become an edit in American cuisine. The following speech will explain the history of the tacos, the health benefits of the tacos, and why I love tacos. So let's taco about it. The taco story began in Mexico during the early 18th century when Mexican silver miners first used the term taco to refer to pieces of paper wrapped around in gunpowder used to excavate ore from rock faces. These same Mexican silver miners later immigrated to the United States in the early 20th century to work in silver mines and on railroads in America's Southwest. As Mexican migrants settled throughout the Southwest, so did the taco. One newspaper described eating the taco like biting into a serpent. Imagine that on your tongue. According to the culinary publication Eater in the late 1950s, Glenbow observed long lines of customers at a small restaurant in California called La Mitla Cafe in San Bernardino. Observing the trend of emerging fast food chains like McDonald's, Bell decided to befriend family owners of the Mitla Cafe to find out what made the taco so popular in and out of the kitchen. He later left in 1962 using the family's recipes to start Taco Bell. Now, the health benefits. If cooked healthily enough, the taco can become a superfood. Tacos meet your 12% of daily required fiber. Tacos also give your 28% of daily required B12. B12 helps in the production of red blood cells and DNA. I love tacos, and part of it is because tacos are healthy. I love tacos not just because of their delicious taste, but also because since the taco is just an explosion in the mind to the famous food we eat today. According to the Wall Street Journal in the late 2018, stated that the Jack in the Box sold 554 million tacos. Clearly, I'm not the only one who loves tacos. My mother knows I love tacos, so when I behave, she gets my favorite types of tacos. Carne asada, which means steak. I'm glad I got a taco about tacos with you. Now let's eat.
Thank you, Daniel. Next, I present to you overall first place winner in the 6th grade division from Rowlett Middle Academy, Charles Wilson, speech title, The Cons of Babies.
Babies, they're the best. They hit, kick, punch, throw things, cry, and best of all, they poop. And take it from me, that poop smells. Imagine rotten eggs, moldy cheese, and baby smells. That's what their diaper smells like after they do a number 2. But changing their diapers is a whole nother story. The diaper covers the smell, just a little. But when you take that diaper off, it smells bad. Real bad. Have you ever been hit by a baby? Probably not. Do you think it hurts? No. I'll tell you one thing, it hurts. It hurts a lot. They're like cute little devils. When you have something they want, oh, no. That is never good. They will kill you for that dog toy you were trying to put away. But seriously, one time, long ago, I was playing with a toy spatula. And my brother Mackin, he saw it. And, well, he chased me around the house for at least 5 minutes. And when I ran out of energy, he bit me. And it hurt a lot. I still haven't touched that spatula to this day. Have you ever had that perfect dream about unicorns and rainbows? Well, have you had that dream cut short by a baby trying to get attention? Yeah, it happens too often. And their cries are so annoying. Wah! Wah! Well, I hear that every day. So, yeah, you could say that you feel so bad for me. Well then good, welcome to Team Anti-Baby. I mean, they can be cute, just do not ever touch their Paw Patrol toys.
Thank you, Charles. And then we have 6th grade division, Emily Iman from St. Joseph's School with her speech title, Back to the 80s.
Are any of you 80s kids? Are any of your parents 80s kids? If so, do you remember the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad fashion? Back to the Future? Ronald Reagan? Well, if you do, let's go back to the 80s to relive some of those happy and not so happy moments. In 1980, Jimmy Carter lost in his re-election bid to Ronald Reagan, and in the Winter Olympics, the American hockey team defeated the Soviet hockey team. In 1981, the first space shuttle from Cape Canaveral occurred as the Columbia began its STS-1 mission. In addition to that, Sandra Day O'Connor became the first female Supreme Court justice. In 1982, The Vietnam Veterans Memorial was dedicated in Washington, D.C., which held more than 50,000 names of those who were lost during the conflict. In 1983, Sally Ride became the first female in American history to be sent into outer space. Apart from that, a terrorist truck bomb struck in Lebanon, which killed 241 American Marines. In 1984, Ronald Reagan was re-elected, the Olympics were held in Los Angeles, and 2 Americans became the first to fly outside of a space shuttle untethered. In 1985, Windows created the first operating system for computers, Pete Rose broke the record for most hits in any career, and after 99 years of success, Coca-Cola decided to change its recipe and called it New Coke, which only lasted for 3 months. And Live Aid was a concert that was held for starving Africans. In 1986, Martin Luther King Jr. Day was officially announced as a federal holiday, and the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded seconds after takeoff, which killed all 7 members on board. In 1987, Robert Bork was rejected by the U.S. Senate as a U.S. Supreme Court Justice. In 1988, George H.W. Bush won the presidential election. In 1989, Army General Colin Powell was named chairperson of Joint Chiefs of Staff, becoming the first African American in that position. In Germany, the Berlin Wall was taken down, and this was a major part of the Cold War. Well, we're getting into the 90s, and this isn't about the 90s, so I guess this must be the end of our trip.
Thank you, Emily. So there you have it. Confident, poised, ready to take on the world are young men and women, or young people. So you have the taco history, the timeline of the 80s, and the love of siblings. So, and there, he happened to be right there with him too, listening and taking everything. We would like to commend the parents, guardians, and teachers that continue to nourish the minds and well-being of this young adult. I thank you, Braden to Kiwanis, for having us today. We are grateful for your continued support of the 4-H Youth Development Program. Thank you, everyone.
If I could have Daniel, John, and Emily come up stage again. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it is a Kiwanis moment that we give you. It's a tradition of the Kiwanis that we give you this Kiwanis Golden Rule to help you measure the future success of public speaking. Emily? Daniel? Why don't you wait? You're going to take one more picture, and then we're going to take some more down here after it's over, okay? Okay, thank you. One more hand of applause for them. We'll do it later after the show. Okay, that was a quick meeting today. We had one that could not make it, but we understand that his was pretty good as well. Hers was pretty good as well. We want to recognize our new members again, Zoe Mercer and Michael Baer. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining Braden and Kiwanis. Don't forget to sign up for Kiwanis Day at the Rays. Next Tuesday is your last opportunity to sign up. Remember, a portion of the tickets go to our foundation. Remember, there's a new member orientation May 29th at 6 o'clock at Anderson Race Park. And again, if you see your Pier 22 staff, tell them thank you. And with that, our next meeting is next Tuesday, where we're going to have the Boys and Girls Club 2019 Youth of the Year, Miss Aries Cooper, as our speaker. Thank you very much, and we are adjourned.